And so I borrowed his, even though there's no D in my name, but I became Diva D because I guess it sounded cooler than Diva A, maybe. And yeah, that was my first rap name. But in the mid 90s, I wanted to change that name, of course. It was kind of getting a little old. And I wanted a name that really reflected who I was. And so I just went with my birth name, Amina.
Wow.
And it fit and it stuck.
Still sticking.
Yep.
So what was your first experience in a professional studio like?
Oh, interestingly enough, my first experience in a professional studio was not doing hip hop, but it was doing hip house, because I was connected with a lot of people in the house music scene. And so my first experience in because we had been recording hip hop, but we were doing it in my friend's bedroom, in his mother's attic. Right. And so we were making like true underground music out of someone's bedroom. And then I hooked up with DJ International, that was a thriving, internationally known record label, and they had all the features that a professional studio would have. So that was my first entry and experience in a real music studio, and it was fantastic.
Okay. So while rapping, what were some highs and some lows to your career?
You know, I think that I would probably have to say one of the highs would have been when we became, myself and my rap partner, Cool Out Chris, we're a duo called Urbanized Music. And we became cultural envoys, United States cultural envoys, along with another artist named Ange 13. And so we spent 2 weeks in 2010 touring Côte d'Ivoire, which is a West African country. And so that, I think, was truly a highlight of being an MC, knowing that, you know, I'd gone from rapping in Chicago to being able to share that internationally. And I would say the lows are plenty, but the lows just make room for the highs. So probably, you know, lows would be things like performing for just you and the other artists on the bill because, you know, no one has showed up at the event. That might be a low. But at the same time, you're performing for other artists, and so it's not that bad. Yeah, so maybe I would say people not being as receptive to hip hop. So when I say I'm a rapper, or I try to book venues in a space that may not traditionally be hip hop, people tend to shun or, you know, turn up their noses when you say hip hop. So that may be a downside of it, but.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go to break real quick, guys. Catch you in a bit.
Hello.
Hi, I'm from Blue Hood Stone Barns. We brought a meal for you and I'm here to serve it to you.
Okay, great. Come in.
Zucchini carbonara, made from zucchini that was harvested earlier this morning.
Again?
Hey, Dan Barber.
You have room for a little bit more?
Come on in.
Brochettes with sausage. So when we made that zucchini carbonara, you know, they're the end pieces of the zucchini, and they're the cores that we cut away, not to mention zucchini flower. Usually those get thrown out. We use them to create an entire second dish. Does that,
Again?
I'm here to bring you your third course. It's the vines from your zucchini.
We'll have a little zucchini stem pasta, a different experience of zucchini. When we start to think differently about our food, we can get a lot more out of it.
This is delicious.
What do you think we can make out of this? 40% of food in America is never eaten. Cook it, store it, share it. Visit SaveTheFood.com.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. find fun activities to do, like boating and biking, or camping and hiking, plus much more. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
We're back from commercial break with a new guest known by the rapper name Kurt Nowinski, with his recent album out called Good Music, out now on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yes.
So what made you want to start rapping?
What made me want to start making music was just it being out there and like just being observant as a kid and as a youngin, and just seeing just watching TV and just seeing artists being able to like take care of their families off of doing music and just be in love with just making music. And I don't know, I think it's just like a natural thing for me in a way also,
Oh, yeah. So you were born to do it?
Yeah, I was born to do it.
All right, so to a person who has not heard the new album, how would you explain it to them?
I basically would explain my album Good Music, which is Good Music, GOODMOODSIC. I would explain it like a good feeling, good sound, just a mixture between the two. Like just, what type of mood you're in and the type of sound that, like a good sound, you know what I'm saying? So just the mixture between the two.
So would you classify as like chill music in a way? Something chill too?
Yeah, it's a vibe to it. It's a vibe, definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
So in today's climate in music, and feel free to hop in on this, but in today's climate of music, do you feel like it's about talent or popularity?
I would say it's a mix.
Mix.
It's a mix, depending on what type of artist you are and what you're trying to do. If you're going after popularity, you're gonna make music and do things for popularity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you were born with it, or if you like really love it, it's just like you're gonna be in love with the music, and you're gonna want to put out something worth coming from within yourself, within the soul. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
And sometimes people fall in love with it because it's popular.
Yeah.
So they kind of,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
play
Exactly.
hand in hand.
Yeah. So do you feel like hip hop subject matter has been watered down since like maybe the early 90s, 80s to now?
I think in many respects, the value of the content has gone down just from a general perspective, because a lot of people aren't looking for more quality music. But I think that people who are looking for that kind of music can still find it. It's just we're in an internet age now, and there's so much of everything that you do have to be savvy in how like you navigate looking for music that has a certain content, because there's so much stuff out there, and a lot of it is not really as traditional as we may think about hip hop music having certain contexts that you rap about. But we're in a new age. People rap about all kind of stuff, and I think the beauty of hip hop is that you can have a really, really conscious artist, and you can have a super turn up artist, and everything in between, and it's still all considered hip hop.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of to piggyback off of that, it's like, I think it's like things are changing with time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything changes with time. So I wouldn't necessarily say like the value is going down. I would just say like times are changing. You know what I'm saying? It's just new things are coming about, and that's just how it is nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Different age?
Yeah, just different age.
Okay.
That's the take I will go about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel about the image a rapper have to be popping now? Like I know y'all seen like the new rappers with the face tats and the colorful dreads, and like if you don't get that now, you're not really relevant. How do y'all feel about that?
Well, that isn't my demographic. I have no face tattoos, but I still have a market of people who I think appreciate my music. So I think it's just, there's a lot out there. And, if you are, because traditionally there have been hip hop artists who are like on the extreme of their attire and their fashion and sensibilities. So pushing the boundaries, I don't think is anything new, but we are pushing the boundaries a lot more now. But
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Yeah. Can you ask that question one more time for me?
The question was, how do you feel about new rappers, the image of new rappers, and how they portray themselves?
Well, really, I don't think like. I just think like it's really like whatever you want to do, you know, with yourself, and you know whatever you believe in, and you know having face tattoos or different colored dreads doesn't make you an artist. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make you any different than anyone else because we're all human, you know. So
Right.
it's just like I think nowadays things are more open than it used to be. So I think that can probably like which goes with time, you know, times are changing and things are changing. you
Right,
know.
okay.
So you never would have, rappers having face tats back then is a never, you know, like that's a never, but you see it's happening more because the world is, it's advancing, like everything it's opening up.
Right. All right, folks. After the break, we're gonna have to have a special performance, but by who? Stay tuned to find out.
Looking for a nice, comfortable place to get creative? The Media Center, located on the 4th floor of 623 South Wabash, is a great spot for all students to come, hang out, and get things done. With access to the latest media creation software, an in-house library, and a fun, welcoming environment, the Media Resource Center is one of the best spots on campus for students of all majors.
And it feels so amazing when the temperature rises. Can you feel the vibration when you wake up and you're feeling that your morning has just begun? Hello, love. Yeah, I can see you shining like a superstar and living like a star, because super's who you really are. And I'm all city hard. You could find me in the trenches, birthing life through my sentences, every line gifted. My truest words, I lived it. They truest words were lifted from other raps they pilfered for they ghetto written scriptures. Urbanized be the purest, so get it while it's warm. We got cats on their back, defeated by the storm. Revolution is a coming, better brace for the calm. Don't let it be the norm, can be burdened by that harm. While you fighting for tomorrow, killing daylight in the dawn, we redefining history with every lie they spawn. They're redefining history with every lie they spawn. I'm redefining history and putting it in songs. I said I'm redefining history and putting it in songs. Encrypted all my messages so nothing can go wrong. Awake the sleeping masses till ignorance is gone. A new day dawn like horizon, sun shining like clouds and silver linings. I'm finding it hard to resist the urge to spread this word, so I dream when I slip this nutritious knowledge. You can get the knowledge with a number 2 pencil like I scantrons in college. I'm a true school artist. This cannot be debated. No racist statements, because I did not drink the hatred. The service of the light lit the path of the scholar, the observance of the fight, and not the might of the dollar. While you recycle your joy and give it back like the gift of karma, we recycle the joy and give it back like the gift of karma. Recycling new days from new day dawn. We here, we bringing it on. Yeah, that's my rap. I kind of messed it at the end, but that's okay.
Nice.
Because we get it in with a little freestyle.
Yeah, I see. You want to
right now?
perform? Yeah.
All right. Say my piece. I smile, you can see all my teeth. Everything good, what it sings. but things ain't been okay with me. I'm trying to bounce back like 2-3. Ain't nothing like coochie and peace. Good hair make my body feel weak. Good brain make me call her a geek. Roll up, put the weed in the leaf. Sometimes I get high and just think, yeah, about my life in OG, yeah. Some alone time to just breathe. I need no pressure, 3 feet. You're so far, only reach. They know no better, I teach. I was down on my 2 knees. I had to get back on my feet. You from the mud, we from the mud too. We showing love too. You eating good, we got grub too. You got work, we know the plug too. Project, baby, had the mongoose. Had the stunners on the back and the front too. I'm from the 773 and 312. All my people with me, what you gonna do? That's it. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks y'all for the performance. This has been your host, Ikey, and see you next week for another episode of Wrap It Up.